Growing up with a difficult relationship with your dad can have scars that last well into adulthood. Even now you may be wondering, am I going to turn out like he did? Am I making the same mistakes with my family that my dad made with me? That question haunted me for years. My dad left me and my siblings when we were very young, and yet he never acknowledged that it was a problem. Even when I saw him later in life, both as a child and as an adult with kids of my own, we never talked about why he wasn't there. Then one day I got a call from my brother. My dad had passed away. I remember thinking I should be sad, and I was. But more than sad, I was frustrated or even a little bit angry. I never got the chance to talk to my dad about our relationship, to figure out why he left us, to find out what was going on in his life, that for him it was okay to do that. I was frustrated because I felt like I'd never have that opportunity for the rest of my life. If you've ever seen the original Star Wars trilogy, you probably remember the moment when Darth Vader tells Luke,
"I am your father."
For those of us with complicated relationships with our dads, we can almost feel what Luke felt. Shock, confusion, even anger. Like Luke, many of us carry heavy emotions about our dads. Doubt, fear, and that nagging question, am I destined to be just like him? If your dad was absent or emotionally absent, maybe even abusive, verbally or otherwise, you've probably asked yourself the same question. Am I going to turn out like my dad? Let me share with you something that helped me start to break those thought processes. I was working with a coach, and these feelings of questioning my self-worth or my relationship with my dad kept coming up. He had me say out loud, "I am not my dad." So I said it, "I am not my dad." And then he had me repeat it louder, "I am not my dad." And he had me do that a number of times until he had me yelling it, "I am not my dad." Now that's the part that felt a little awkward. But until you start realizing for yourself that it's not in your genes, it's not in your blood, that you're going to make the same mistakes that your dad made, you might be worrying about that, and it's probably affecting how you're living your life. You need to learn that you are not your dad. The more I said it, the more I believed it. I am not my dad. My life is not bound by his mistakes. My future is my own, and so is yours. Remember what Dumbledore told Harry Potter.
It is not our abilities that show what we truly are. It is our choices.
The kind of dad you'll be and the kind of man you'll be is who you choose to be. So, what kind of a man will you choose to be? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And remember, you're not on this journey alone. You can break the cycle and be the dad that you didn't have for your kids. And remember, you got a dad that cares about you. Check out the description for some additional resources that can help you, and I'll see you on the next video.